Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. So actually by me, one of the future leaders, inshallah, is the son of Brother Hassan Ahmed and Sister Hamida, who help us in Sunday school. He has something to share with us, inshallah, just for a second.
Assalamu alaikum. My name is Salman Ahmad. My age is 7. Yesterday I just fasted. Allahu Akbar.
MashaAllah. Yesterday was his first day, so alhamdulillah, he's so happy. So may Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala bless him, bless the family. This is actually encouraging the kids, which is Sunnat Nabi Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam. The Sahaba used to encourage the small kids to the point they used to give them toys from ilm, actually from like soap, they would say today like the wood. So they play with it when they are hungry till they sleep. So they train them so when they get older, it'll be easy for them to fast. So this is something good, inshallah ta'ala, that we really can learn from some other families, what they're doing. So may Allah bless these kids. Ya Rabbi, inshallah. Jazakallah khair. Bismillah ar-Rahman ar-Rahim. Alhamdulillah wa kafa. وصلاة وسلاما على المصطفى وعلى الأهل والأصحاب ومن اقتفى. Inshallah ta'ala, tonight our Quran, inshallah, will be reciting Surah Al-Ra'd. Al-Ra'd by itself, the name has a meaning. It's tender. And this surah actually, and I'm not going to talk much about it, he talk much about Aqidah. Even it's Madani surah, but we talk about Aqidah as well. And it's mentioned something that we should, and inshallah ta'ala, wherever we have the tender, because it's the power of Allah. The Quran, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, beside the stories, He tells us about His mighty subhanahu wa ta'ala. This tender, it's not an accident, it's not nature, like Mother Nature, people say. No, it's Allah Azza wa Jal who is in charge of everything. And Nabi sallallahu alayhi wa sallam used to apply this ayah. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala said, يُسَبِّحُ الرَّعْدُ بِحَمْدِهِ وَالْمَلَائِكَةُ مِنْ خِيفَتِهِ. The angels are so scared, and they are actually, the tender is praising Allah Azza wa Jal, doing tasbih. When you hear the tender, it's actually tasbih. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala calls this everything to worship Him subhanahu wa ta'ala, glorifying Him. So Nabi sallallahu alayhi wa sallam, whenever he used to hear the tender, he used to say the ayah. يعني سبحان الذي يسبح الرعد بحمده والملائكة من خيفته. So this is something sunnah that we can inshallah ta'ala apply in our, and when we hear the tender. We don't get scared. It's all. Yeah. يعني يسبح يعني تسبيح يعني the tender is glorifying Him subhanahu wa ta'ala while it's going on. When you hear the tender and that power that you hear, it's doing tasbih of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. وَالْمَلَائِكَ مِنْ خِيفَتِهِ. And the angels are so scared. Why? Because the angels, they know that could be a punishment from Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. So they are actually so scared. Only us human beings and the jinn that we are rebelling a little bit. But otherwise the jinns, the angels are so scared from the mighty of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. So that the ayah, يُسَبِّحُ الرَّعْدُ بِحَمْدِهِ وَالْمَلَائِكَةُ مِنْ خِيفَتِهِ. The other surah, inshallah, we'll touch on one ayah very beautifully, inshallah. It's Surah Ibrahim. Ibrahim is surah actually which is Mecca, not Madani. Why to talk about Ibrahim alayhi salam? But Allah Azza wa Jal described a scene of day of judgment. After the believers, mu'mineen, will enter the Jannah. May Allah Azza wa Jal make us all from the Ahlul Jannah. So that moment when it's already done, people of Jannah are in Jannah, people who are disobeyed Allah, they are actually in hell. Na'udhu billahi min dhalik. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala said, وَقَالَ الشَّيْطَانُ لَمَّا قُضِيَ الْأَمْرِ إِنَّ اللَّهَ وَعَدَكُمْ وَعْدَ الْحَقِّ وَوَعَدْتُكُمْ فَأَخْلَفْتُكُمْ وَمَا كَانَ لِي عَلَيْكُمْ مِنْ سُلْطَانٍ إِلَّا أَنْ دَعَوْتُكُمْ فَاسْتَجَبْتُمْ لِي فَلَا تَلُومُونِي وَلُومُوا أَنفُسَكُمْ مَا أَنَا بِمُصْرِخِكُمْ وَمَا أَنْتُمْ بِمُصْرِخِي إِنِّي كَفَرْتُ بِمَا أَشْرَكْتُمُونِ مِنْ قَبْلُ. The ayah, meaning of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala said, and when the matter has been done, meaning everything it's been settled, people of Jannah and people of hell. Guess what happened in that moment? In the fire, na'udhu billahi minha. Iblis will speak. Iblis will stand, and to make it harder on the people who are in hell, he will talk. Allah said, وَقَالَ الشَّيْطَانُ لَمَّا قُضِيَ الْأَمْرِ. Shaitan now he has the right to speak to his followers, people who been actually following him. وَقَالَ الشَّيْطَانُ لَمَّا قُضِيَ الْأَمْرِ. He said that now everything has been done. Allah has promised you and I promised you as well. But I betrayed you. You will recognize that moment, that whatever I told you, يعدهم ويمنيهم وما يعدهم الشيطان إلا غرورا. Allah Azza wa Jalla in another ayah, Iblis, he is giving them hopes and he telling them, I'm going to do promises, but he never keep his promise. So he will say that Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala promised you the Jannah and promised you that you should do such and such and stay away from evil deeds and you will make it to heaven, but you didn't actually obey him, but he obeyed me. فأخلفتكم. And I actually only lied to you. Now, ما أنا بمصرخكم. I can help you, neither you can help me. Iblis will recognize that moment that he cannot help nobody. And subhanallah, that moment, يقول ابن كثير and other ulama, is مشهد عظيم. It's really a time that we should think about it. That moment, نعوذ بالله منها, that Iblis, the one that he beautify everything in this life. Because Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, even when he said about Adam, he made actually the tree which is disobedient to Allah, what he said to him, to Adam and Eve. He said, هل أدلك على جنة الخلد وملك لا يبلى? Shall I not tell you about the tree of eternity and kingdom that will never vanish? That's the promise of who? Iblis, our father. He make the ma'asiyah looks good. That's the way he works. Iblis, he always make things like, it looks nice, everything is, but what's behind it, as we say, يعني that's summi fil asal. Arabic saying said that we put the honey, but he put actually poison under. So the surface is beautiful, but what is under, that's where Iblis actually was very smart. So in Day of Judgment, a'udhu billah, may Allah save all of us from it. Wallahi. And we wish Jahannam to nobody. Because we should not. Because that's how Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam used to be so scared. If somebody, and he died not in Islam, he used to feel hurt. Not to say, oh, good, go to hell. No. Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam used to feel very hurt. He said, فَلَتَتْ مِنِّي نَفْسٌ إِلَى النَّارِ. One time he heard about the janazah to a person who is not a Muslim, and he feels sad. He said, a soul went by without actually entering Jannah, going to hell. I didn't have chance to convince this person. He went, na'udhu billah, to Jahannam. So that's the concern that we should have, because nobody can take the punishment of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. May Allah Azza wa Jal help us and be actually messengers of peace and bringing also the happiness to the people and telling them about Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala and wishing the good for the others as we wish it for ourselves. وآخر دعوانا الحمد لله رب العالمين. And Dr. Please we have something inshallah for us.
Assalamu alaikum. I'm calling for our President Ali Sayyid, and just following from yesterday, as we said that we will collect 15,000. So inshallah we like to have 5,000 raised today, because it was up to 95,000 mashallah we collected. So we need for that reason I will request also our past president Dr. David Hamid here to convey the message, and so please.